Hey everyone, Sora here, and today it is the 72nd, I can't even pronounce it right, 72nd episode of Weekly Vlogs. 72 weeks, I'm still going, and since there's going to be 2 more days till the new Pokemon game comes out, I figure why not talk about Pokemon. And I got a question to ask you, do you still like Pokemon? Because honestly, I've talked to many people who loved or used to love Pokemon, and they say they stopped liking Pokemon after like the 4th season. And it's kind of understandable because season 1 through season 4, they basically had the 300 Pokemon, and then they started continuing on and on and on and on with brand new Pokemon games, brand new seasons, and brand new Pokemon. I think I already said that twice, but they're still making more Pokemon, if that even makes sense. Brand new more brand new Pokemon. I don't know how to word it anymore. It's just basically that Pokemon White version, Pokemon Black version 2 is coming out in 2 days, and I'm gonna get them because I'm still a Pokemon fan. I just haven't really been playing Pokemon. The best Pokemon games were on the Nintendo 64, but the best seasons were seasons 1 through 4 in my opinion, because just basically it had the originality, or how do I explain it? It had Ash, Misty, and Brock. Even though Misty was gone for a few seasons but came back, and then Brock was gone for another season or 2 and came back, those were the trio that everybody loved, especially because of first season. And even in the first season, I remember that the first season was so high tech. It was amazing of how high tech they were. They had tanks, they had helicopters, they had rocket launchers, they had Hollywood. They even mentioned Hollywood, California, even though they were nowhere near the United States. It's kind of funny how they brought that into this. I don't know how, but apparently Pokemon took place in the United States because they had Hollywood, California. If you even remember the episode that the TV director was trying to make a movie and they had to have Misty Psyduck as a sidekick with Wigglytuff. I remember that so vividly. It was so funny, and I just can't. It just brings nostalgia. So, at least the first 2 seasons were great. Then we had the season 3, which I believe was the Orange Islands with Tracy. I can't remember what was he. I think it was the artist. And then we had another character that took pictures as a photographer, and that's where Pokemon Snap took place. I remember Pokemon Snap. I believe I actually still have it. There's a lot of things that I try to remember, but I can't remember because they don't show the first like 5 seasons anymore. And I remember seeing the Johto League. That was one of my other favorite series because it had karaoke too. I love the singing in Pokemon, in the Pokemon rap, and the Pokemon. I don't know. I can't remember. I really wish I can remember. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you could actually talk about it in the description below. And honestly, Pokemon is just losing its touch, especially when they're made by different, or some other company took over and started making different episodes, but they're still continuing on with the series, especially with the new Pokemon Black, Pokemon White series on Cartoon Network. It just basically aims the audience towards children more. I've seen a few episodes and I can't believe how cheesy they are. And it wasn't even that cheesy when it first started out. It just became more and more cheesy as they're directing their audience they're directing their audience to a younger audience. They don't care about us anymore. They just care. Whoa, dang. Awkward. Sorry, it's just the those recyclable trash compactors type of people. They just left it, and a lot of trash just flew down in the streets. I know I'm not cleaning that up. So, yeah. What else was to talk about? Well, I still have Pokemon Black, Pokemon White version, and I'm gonna get Pokemon Black, Pokemon White version 2. I already have Keldeo. It's gonna be a good start. And what else can I say? Pokemon is losing its touch. I don't even watch the episodes anymore, even though sometimes I occasionally watch it. And it's kind of funny how a lot of things change. There's a lot of things I could talk about that happened in the other series, and now in the other series I completely forgot about it, but I just don't want to take that time. There's a channel out there that already talks about a lot of the Pokemon things, and I can't remember what the channel is to save my life, so if you want to check that out, you can just look in the description. And now I have these Pokemon cards. I've been collecting Pokemon cards since I was little. So you gotta understand that I did love Pokemon, even though I don't have all the cards myself. So sadly I don't have enough time to actually show up because I didn't think that was gonna take so long. But I gotta tell you that I have a lot of these cards. I'm missing around probably 20 cards before I complete the first set. I'm gonna get the Kanto and get the Johto League because that's where the original cards came from. So if you remember these types of designs, then we are good to go, because these are the only designs that they don't even make anymore unless you actually find them in a little pack. But honestly, they just changed the way that they even made the cards, which I don't like anymore. So that makes the older cards more uncommon, maybe even collectible. The new cards, I don't care about them. So maybe another day I'll talk about the Pokemon cards, but until then you can just go to the other channel just to look up anything that you may want to know about Pokemon. So with nothing else for me to say, I'm running out of time. Have a nice day everybody. I am Sir King090 and I will see you in the next video.